Bismillah, alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, today I would like to share some details about our operational expenses of the masjid as we are closing to our fundraising, inshallah. So to give you some perspective about the details, just to share that what we are doing here in the masjid, to give you an idea, especially for those who have recently moved to this community. We mashallah, we offer a lot of activities in the masjid, and that includes our education as well, which is the biggest and the core of our services that we offer to the community. Alhamdulillah, we have a weekend Islamic school where we have more than 200 kids are enrolled. We have a Sakina program for our special needs kids here. Alhamdulillah, we have a very robust Quran and Arabic program. We have Huffaz advancement program here. We have Nazara classes. We have a new Muslim class, Alhamdulillah. With our Sheikh Mamdu, we have sisters mentorship program that he conducts. Alhamdulillah, he is running successfully a Ijaza program. And Alhamdulillah, 10 Huffaz have completed under his guidance. Riyadus Salihin is what he does every Sunday morning, and plus there are khadras after Maghrib Salah, and plus he also offers religious counseling that Masjid arranges through the appointment, and there are always a link available on our Masjid website. Besides that, Alhamdulillah, our youth in the Masjid have been very active and they do a lot of stuff. Alhamdulillah, there's a details that you will see on the slide here. They have been, mashallah, taking the lead in a lot of activities. They are now involved in giving the khutbahs and volunteering in the Masjid. The other highlights of the Masjid is, Alhamdulillah, we have a full-time Islamic school here, Houston Peace Academy, and that's growing as well. Alhamdulillah, they have 80 plus kids now, and it's up to grade 6. We have a very, mashallah, beautiful program for our girls, Al-Noor programs, which is on Saturdays. Plus, other than education, we have a Sunday clinic for our community. We have a law clinic that offers free consultation. We have a Urdu club, which is unique for our Indo-Pak community, for our kids. We have a pretty active dawah and outreach activities, which does include the prison dawah as well. Alhamdulillah, our seniors are very active in the community, and then they have their own club for brothers and sisters. For our kids, mashallah, one of the great highlights which I've always considered is the scouting program. We do offer student scholarships as well, and other financials through your sadaqah donations. Jazakallah khair for that. And on top of that, as most of you have known, mashallah, our sports program in the Masjid is mashallah growing every day. There are requests for adding different programs. With all this, alhamdulillah, there are a lot of expenses that comes when we are running in the center of our size, alhamdulillah, which is from my perspective, humble perspective, is the biggest center of ISGH, alhamdulillah, with all the activities and programs that we offer. So this is, you will see a summary of the non-recoverable operating expenses. And what I mean by non-recoverable, there are some activities where we have funds dedicated for those. For example, if we are providing scholarships, we do have funds through sadaqah. For our Sunday school program, we have a fee, enrollment fee and registration, through which we cover the expenses for that program, and there are some other as well. So these items that you are seeing here, these are purely where we need your funds to cover those expenses, salaries and wages, security and parking here you will see. So I'll go inshallah one by one to give you a little overview and some of the reasons why there is an increase that we are forecasting in next year. So salaries and wages that we have in last year is up to 180,000 a year, but in 2023 we are seeing some expenses that is mainly due to the salary increase and hiring a part-time admin and media assistant. When we come to the security, that's one of the biggest expense, as I mentioned the other day, that we have to have these to manage our parking as well, and to have a decent security in our masjid. So we have from two sources. We hire our security staff. One is the sheriff office. We usually have 3 police officers from their office, mainly on Fridays, and then on the other days depending on the need. And we have a security guard company who does provide those services, and we also, so it's a mix of both. The reason for this increase that you see for 12,000 is they have increased their rates, definitely because of the inflation that we all have experiencing. And plus there is a stop sign that we all notice on Old Luetta and Kossi Road. That is adding another, that we have to have a police officer there to maintain the flow of, especially on the Fridays. So that's unfortunate, but we have to bear that cost. Repair and maintenance, as you know, the masjid is getting old. It's getting aged over the years. So there are things that we need to maintain. There are a lot of expenses last year. As you can see, is $123,000, which include a lot of maintenance. But next year, what we see is another. Even though we expect that it may not go like last year, but it still is 90,000 that we are projecting. Besides, alhamdulillah, as I said, we have mashallah a lot of programs in the masjid, and those programs do require some support from the masjid, and I consider those as a part of the masjid operations. So we have youth programs, alhamdulillah. We have a paid youth coordinator. We have sisters programs, seniors, dawah programs. So last year we spent almost $74,000, and we expect to grow to 85, inshallah. Now that our project for expansion is completing, and we expect more of our seniors activities in the masjid and sisters as well. Utilities is mainly remain the same, as you can see, except for now we expect a little bit of jump because now we have a very regular usage of our field at the back, and plus the addition of the new center. Insurance is another thing that is increasing. We just got a note, IGS just got a notice that the insurance company will be increasing their rates to about $10,000 almost for us. So that's something which is out of our control, and the rest of this garbage collection and it's almost remain the same. So we are projecting 585 for this year, a 3.7% increase in our overall operating expenses. So this is a pie chart that you can see. So this is the slide that will show you where we are. As you know, projection is that we will have $49,000 per month operational cost, non-recoverable. Alhamdulillah, we are getting $29,000 on monthly basis. Jazakallah khair for all our donors and the sustainers of the masjid. May Allah reward all of you and increase in your risk. So the shortfall comes to $20,000 per month. And that's why we are targeting this Friday to raise only for the masjid operational cost. So just to give you an idea, as far as the number of people who are donating, so alhamdulillah, we have a size of almost 5,000 members or 1,500 households. This is just an estimate for a couple of years, but I'm sure because we see a lot of new faces. This is definitely more than what we estimated in the previous years. So current members of our monthly sustainers are only 4%, brothers and sisters, which is or 13% of the household. This is alarming. This is concerning as well from our own point of view. Only 29 people are donating $100 or more, and the average per person is $62. So this tells us a lot about our commitment, our understanding. Allah SWT has blessed us with uncountable blessings. We are living in the society here with all the comfort and everything. And so it is incumbent upon us that we realize this. We be thankful to Him and be part of sustaining the masjid. We shouldn't be coming to you next year if 200 of our members sign up for this year with an average of $100 per month. Become part of the Jama'ah, come forward and please sign up for this cause. And it can be anything. whatever you feel like you want to give back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the blessing that He bestowed upon you, it's your call. But we expect that each and every one of us who are coming to the masjid, even once a year, they should contribute something to the masjid on regular basis. That's the key here, as we cannot plan our household budgets without having a constant income. We cannot plan masjid activities without a constant or knowing what are the monthly income that we are getting. So before I conclude, I just want to share a few of the verses from the Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has reminded us. Who is it that will lend Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a good loan that He may multiply it for him severalfold? So this is never a lost case whenever we are contributing for the sake of Allah. Even we don't feel the value of other programs that are happening in the masjid, but if you are coming here just to pray, still that there are a lot of things that you will notice is clean environment, clean carpet, you have a running water, you have a parking that is available for you. You come with and security, especially this is very scary that as Allah SWT has reminded us in Surah Al-Munafiqun, that and spend of what Allah has granted you by way of sustenance before death should come to any of you, and he should say, Lord, why did you not defer my return for a while so that I might give alms and be among the righteous? So may Allah SWT protect from us from this state. So with that, inshallah, as I said, our fundraising goal is $240,000, which is 200 new donors with $100 average, and inshallah we expect a lot of support from all of you on Friday, inshallah, after Isha. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.